Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested by federal agents at a hotel here in New York City.
But I also understand Puff's perspective, because I know what it's like to have my man. Puff called that Drake. Puff on Drake. I understand that. I got something I'm doing right here. I ain't really trying to get into that with you. This ain't for us. I got something going on already.
Are you hanging out with Diddy? What are you doing?
I mean, yeah. Hopped out the town car with a camera. Said, yo, Puff, you gotta let me film this. The whole thing, we need to document this, Playboy. He got pissed at me. He said, yo, don't Playboy, don't play with me. You know I am, I'm Diddy, you know what I'm saying?
So, Jamie Foxx suffered a very serious medical emergency that landed him in the hospital.
T.I. has shed light on something fans have long suspected. Jamie Foxx, one of the most charismatic and beloved stars, might have been caught in the grasp of something much darker behind the scenes.
Are you hanging out with Diddy? What are you doing?
I mean, yeah.
It turns out Diddy may have been pulling the strings all along, and now it seems Jamie has finally managed to break free.
We do have breaking news this evening. Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested in Manhattan after a grand jury indicted him.
But the real question is, what was Fox running from? After a health scare and a sudden absence from the spotlight, his connection to Diddy's world has sparked major speculation. And with T.I. stepping forward to hint at even more hidden secrets, fans are left wondering just how deep the rabbit hole goes. So let's get into it. To understand Jamie Foxx's recent struggles, we need to first dig deep into his complicated relationship with Diddy. Foxx has long been a guest at Diddy's infamous parties, events that have been the subject of wild rumors for years. Some say these parties weren't just about music and fun, they were far more sinister. For those in the know, Diddy's lavish lifestyle comes with a price. Many celebrities who have attended these gatherings often left with more than just memories. Insiders have whispered for years that Diddy exerts control over those closest to him, either through blackmail, influence, or worse. And Jamie Foxx? Well, he was one of Diddy's frequent guests, which made people wonder what exactly was going on behind closed doors. According to T.I., there was a time when Diddy allegedly forced Jamie Foxx to play a game of naked basketball. Yes, you heard that right, naked basketball. Diddy, known for his wild parties and larger-than-life personality, supposedly came up with this crazy idea to break the ice and make the night unforgettable.
If you want to know, who was probably at these games, just look at, who P. Diddy and Jamie Foxx have been hanging around for years, especially the super successful ones.
Now, can you imagine being at that party? Talk about taking things to a whole new level. Say what you will, but Diddy certainly knows how to throw an unforgettable bash. The big question, though, is, did Jamie Foxx actually go through with it? Well, it seems that Jamie was a good sport and didn't shy away from the challenge. He embraced the moment and jumped right into the game of naked basketball.
He would invite over a lot of Hollywood's elite to his house for a basketball game, but it was men only.
Wow, that's definitely pushing boundaries and stepping way out of your comfort zone. But hey, when you're with Diddy and other A-listers, anything can happen, right? But here's the thing, this wasn't Jamie's first time at one of Diddy's infamous parties. In fact, an old clip of Jamie Foxx revealing shocking details from one of Diddy's creepy parties resurfaced online last year.
Yo, Puff, I should document this, right? Yo, what's up, Playboy? what you talking about? I should get this, man. You, Fonzworth, whole nine. He says, yeah, let him through.
Back in the early days of Jamie's entertainment career, when he was still trying to break into the music industry, he attended one of Diddy's exclusive parties in Beverly Hills. Jamie, always sharp, brought a camera along, hoping to document the night. And when he asked Diddy for permission to film, Diddy was all for it.
You spent $1.5 million on this party? I said, you come to my house, I'll throw you a party for $400. And it will rival this.
This wasn't just any party. It cost a jaw-dropping $1.5 million, with a guest list full of A-list celebrities arriving in luxury cars. Jamie followed Diddy into the lavish pool party, and the first person his camera caught was none other than Dr. Ruth, the famous Hollywood therapist. Sensing a golden moment, Jamie got Dr. Ruth to have a spontaneous conversation with Diddy right on camera. And then, out of nowhere, Dr. Ruth and Diddy hit the dance floor by the pool, vibing to Beyoncé's Crazy in Love. The scene was electric, the crowd loving it, and even Jamie Foxx gave a nod to the energy and spirit of the night while honoring the late Heavy D. Jamie wasn't just a guest, though. He took on the role of teaching Diddy how to party on a budget. His stories about showing Diddy how to throw an amazing party without spending a fortune have become legendary. In fact, Jamie even shared the story on The Colbert Show, reminiscing about how he turned Diddy into a thrifty party pro. "I'm like, you are out of your mind," he said. "I said, Puff, I will throw you a party for $400 that will rival this party." Fox said Diddy was a bit offended at first, but eventually went along with it the next time he was in Los Angeles. He called and said, "Yo, Playboy, I'm in town. Make it happen." So I said, "Cool," he said, adding that he went on to invite 200 of the coolest people before Diddy finally arrived. I said, "Puff, look over there on the dinner table. I got Kentucky Fried Chicken. I put it on a nice plate. I got Coca-Cola. I put it in a pitcher. We are at $208 and we are K-ing it right now." Fox has claimed that he started gathering artists at his house because he was pursuing music and having new and old artists together. Listening to their music helped him and others start their career in the industry. His involvement with Diddy boosted up his attendance to places where he could freely connect with others in the industry. But aside from teaching Diddy how to party on a budget, Jamie also revealed that Diddy's parties were the craziest he had ever been to. These parties were more than just expensive. They were also a hotbed of unusual behavior, seemingly orchestrated by Diddy to fulfill his fantasies.
Puff and Tupac was like a couple, seemed like to me. It was just a lot of weird shit going on, you know what I'm saying? The vibes ain't there. I guess that's what Tupac was talking about, the Illuminati.
Despite his public image as a devoted family man, Diddy was a completely different person at these secret parties. He was seen acting like a couple with Tupac, raising eyebrows and prompting speculation about his. In any case, it seems that Diddy has allegedly been trying to eliminate anyone who dares to expose him. You see, Jamie Foxx broke his months-long hiatus after a months-long medical setback in April last year, and what he revealed was downright shocking. The event, dedicated to honoring the exceptional achievements of Black, Latino, and AAPI individuals, unfolded with an air of anticipation at the opulent Fairmont Plaza Hotel in Century City. The unexpected appearance of Foxx, shrouded in secrecy until that very moment, sent ripples of excitement through the audience. The anticipation reached its crescendo as Foxx, unannounced and unassisted, took center stage to receive the Vanguard Award for his stellar performance in the film The Burial. The deliberate concealment of the accolade added an intriguing layer to an already star-studded evening. Foxx, known for his quick wit and humor, wasted no time addressing the elephant in the room, the rumors surrounding his absence. "I couldn't do that 6 months ago," he quipped, pointing towards the stage. "And I'm not a clone. I'm not a clone. I know a lot of people saying that I was cloned out there." The crowd responded with uproarious laughter, a collective exhale of relief and amusement at Fox's playful dismissal of the speculative chatter. However, beneath the surface of humor, Fox's words carried a weight that resonated throughout the room. Opening up about the health challenges he had navigated over the past year, he shared the profound impact on his outlook. "It feels good to be here," he admitted, his voice carrying a newfound appreciation for life. "I cherish every single minute now. I wouldn't wish what I went through on my worst enemy because it's tough when it's almost over, when you see the tunnel." Fox's narrative took an introspective turn, describing the uncertainty and introspection that accompanied his health struggles.
Cherish life, man. I cannot tell you. I had some people in my life that really made sure I was here because it was dire.
The audience hung on every word, captivated by the raw honesty emanating from the acclaimed actor. Transitioning from the somber reflections, Foxx delved into the transformation he underwent, developing a newfound respect for life and his craft. "I have a new respect for life. I have a new respect for my art," he declared, his gaze sweeping across the room. His experience had become a crucible, forging a deeper connection to his artistic endeavors. In a moment of impassioned advice, Foxx addressed aspiring artists in the audience, urging them not to falter in the face of adversity. "Don't give up on your art, man. Don't give up on your art," he passionately conveyed. His words hung in the air, resonating as a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of artistic expression. When you realize that it could be over like that, I gotta tell you, don't give up on your art and don't let them take the art from you either. For context, while immersed in the filming of his Netflix project, Back in Action, In Atlanta, Jamie Foxx became the subject of widespread conversation when reports surfaced about a medical complication he encountered. The news, like wildfire, spread across headlines, leaving fans in the entertainment industry buzzing with concern. On April 12, 2023, Jamie Foxx's daughter, Corinne, shared an update on Instagram, reassuring everyone that her father was recovering well, thanks to the quick medical care he received. This brought relief to fans who had been anxiously waiting for news. However, concerns about Foxx's health grew as the impact on his film, Back in Action, became clear. A scheduled scene for the movie was canceled, leaving people to wonder how his health scare would affect his work. As the days passed, many Hollywood stars and friends showed their support. On April 14, 2023, Kerry Washington, who worked with Foxx on Django Unchained and Ray, posted her love and prayers for him on Instagram. Viola Davis and LeBron James also shared heartfelt messages, showing how much Foxx means to his peers. On April 17, 2023, sources confirmed Foxx was still in the hospital, but he was slowly getting better. Tests were being done to find out more about his condition, but the news of his improvement gave fans some hope. By April 21, 2023, Foxx was awake, and although he was still under medical observation, his recovery was a great relief to many. Then, on May 3, 2023, TMZ reported that Foxx was still receiving medical treatment. His absence from his hosting role on Beat Shazam and his daughter Corinne stepping back from her DJ duties on the show fueled more speculation about the seriousness of his condition. But Foxx broke his silence on Instagram the same day, thanking fans for their support and reassuring everyone that he was on the mend. Corinne also clarified that her dad had been out of the hospital for weeks and was recovering well, even playing pickleball recently. On May 13, 2023, Jamie and Corinne shared exciting news about a new game show they were working on called We Are Family, marking Foxx's return to TV. Later, reports emerged that Foxx was in a specialized rehab center in Chicago, furthering his recovery. On May 30th, 2023, the renowned podcaster sparked controversy by claiming that Jamie Foxx had experienced a stroke following the pandemic vaccination. Speaking on the podcast show Ask Mr. Drew with Dr. Drew Pinsky, Benza alleged that Foxx had been forced to receive the vaccine while working on a film, resulting in partial paralysis and blindness. Citing an undisclosed source in the room, Benza's assertion spread rapidly across social media, amplified by far-right commentators such as Candace Owens, who shared the claim on her YouTube-based podcast. Owens speculated on Foxx's silence and hinted at the potential validity of the allegations. According to NBC News, Foxx's representative swiftly denied the claim, labeling it as completely inaccurate. Fact-checking by Newsweek further discredited the allegation, citing medical journals that highlighted the rarity of blood clots as a side effect of COVID-19 vaccines. But despite all these allegations, one particular allegation gained significant traction and credibility. Word on the grapevine was that Jamie Foxx had been exposing too many secrets of the industry elites, and they allegedly decided to silence him. Sadly enough, they almost succeeded. But just as Jamie Foxx starts bouncing back, guess who suddenly finds himself in handcuffs? None other than Diddy. Yeah, that Diddy, the same Diddy who's been at the top of the industry for decades, throwing parties and keeping certain secrets locked away. Well, not anymore. The feds finally caught up to him, and it's looking like a lot of those secrets are about to get spilled. Now, I'm not saying Diddy's arrest is directly connected to Jamie Foxx's situation, but I mean, come on. The timing is kind of wild, right? We all know Diddy has a history of throwing some, let's say, wild parties. But now, the U.S. attorney claims they've recovered tapes from these infamous freak-offs. But the funniest thing is that Jamie Foxx is not the only celebrity who has spoken about Diddy's shady parties. Many celebrities have joked about how Diddy's behavior takes a strange turn when alcohol gets involved. He mentioned how these parties tend to get a little too gay, whatever that might mean, when Diddy starts hitting the bottle. Celebrities who talk about Diddy now often recall his legendary parties from the 1990s, which helped cement his reputation as Hollywood's undisputed party king. But if Puff was and still is a party animal, it's reasonable to assume that his problematic behavior is a direct result of his inebriation. In fact, let's take a look at one of the more infamous moments that happened on the show Drink Champs.
Mr. Lee,
yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my bag?
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like
Mr.
when
Lee?
you
It's right
scrambling
here,
and scraping.
No,
I like that.
Now, you'd think Diddy would be aware of how uncomfortable this kind of behavior makes people, but in that clip, he didn't seem to notice. The atmosphere shifted, and it became pretty clear that alcohol wasn't helping the situation. But that wasn't all. Diddy's drinking led him to say and do some pretty sketchy stuff during the rest of his appearance.
Hey, did you miss me though? For real, because it seems like a thing.
I miss
this
partying
birthday
with
party,
Puff, man.
But I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
Yeah, you heard that right. Diddy straight up challenged Fab on whether or not they've actually partied together, raising some eyebrows about the kind of partying Diddy really wanted to get into. And we're not done yet. Diddy's erratic behavior on Drink Champs left everyone on edge as he continued to drink heavily throughout the episode. But perhaps one of the most shocking stories comes from his ex-bodyguard Gene Deal, who claimed that in the early 2000s, he and Diddy got drunk and took a bizarre trip to a foreign bookstore. What did they buy? A bag of S-toys, including bee plugs.
I said, yo, what are you getting this for? And it said plugs, and he was like, yo, can I do my shopping by myself? I said, yeah.
Gene found this situation hilarious and odd, but things didn't stop there. According to him, Diddy carried these purchases with him to North Carolina for a concert and kept drinking champagne on the way. When they arrived, things got even more bizarre. Diddy went to rapper Ja Rule's hotel room where he was planning on using his purchases with him. Gene recalled that Ja's cousin came unexpectedly and insisted on surprising Ja Rule at his hotel. And when Gene tried to stop him, Diddy wouldn't have it. What happened next has been shrouded in mystery for years. After entering Ja Rule's hotel suite, both men were seen hours later wrapped in towels, with no explanation of what had gone down inside.
Puff and Ja Rule runs out the room. Puff got his towel, Ja grabbing his towel, but they butt the naked.
And let's not forget what 50 Cent has been saying about the hip-hop mogul. You see, the G-Unit leader once made it clear that he has reservations about attending Diddy's notorious parties, which have been shrouded in mystery and the focus of endless gossip. During an unspecified concert, 50 Cent candidly shared with an amused audience that he deliberately avoids Puffy Parties.
That's why I don't be going to them Puffy Parties. They can hug you from the front and the back at the same time.
50 Cent has made a habit of poking fun at Diddy over rumors surrounding his S-orientation. In the world of hip-hop, where rumors and gossip are almost as prevalent as the music itself, it's essential to understand how these rumors took root. It all started with a story 50 Cent shared about the time Diddy allegedly offered to take him shopping and pay for his new clothes. This incident became a focal point for 50's playful jabs at Diddy. According to 50, Diddy's offer left him bewildered.
He told me to take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say?
Diddy, however, later explained it away as a gesture of kindness, claiming that he thought 50 needed new clothes.
Thought he needed some clothes. He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. What? I'm a nice guy.
While Diddy attempted to brush it off as a harmless offer, fans had a different perspective. They questioned why a successful artist like 50 Cent, who clearly had the means to buy his own clothes, would receive such an offer. This incident was just the beginning of the intrigue surrounding Diddy's behavior. The feud took an unexpected turn when Diddy made a high-profile appearance on the popular podcast Drink Champs alongside rapper Fabulous. The episode went viral, with fans and media outlets dissecting every moment of the conversation. 50 Cent, true to form, couldn't resist the opportunity to stir the pot. He took to Instagram, posting a picture of himself in a hospital bed surrounded by stuffed animals, accompanied by the words, "currently recovering from pettiness." In the caption, 50 Cent wrote, "Sorry, I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all left under the leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow." These comments, as expected, set off a fresh wave of speculation and commentary. What was 50 Cent insinuating? Was there something more significant beneath the surface? While 50's words were undoubtedly laced with humor, they raised concerns about the industry's secrets and hidden agendas. It's worth noting that 50 had previously addressed a similar situation a few months ago. This happened when a photo went viral showing Lil Baby being embraced by billionaire Michael Rubin and Kyle Kozma at Rubin's exclusive white party in the Hamptons. The image of this embrace raised eyebrows, as Rubin is over 20 years older than Lil Baby. Many found it inappropriate, and it prompted discussions about the nature of these interactions at such parties. 50 Cent posted this particular photo on his Instagram account, and even though Diddy wasn't present at Rubin's party, the image appeared to trigger memories of similar situations at Puffy's gatherings. In his characteristic style, 50 Cent couldn't resist commenting, "See, this is why I don't go to no party Puffy and them at. What the F is going on here?" Then there's the surviving Diddy documentary. Last year, a representative for 50 Cent confirmed to TMZ that the 48-year-old rapper's production company, G-Unit Films and Television, is developing a documentary about the allegations against Combs. The rep said proceeds from the documentary will benefit victims of S.A. and R. Jackson teased a snippet of the documentary on Instagram on Wednesday. In the clip, former Bad Boy Records rapper Mark Curry said Combs would spike bottles of Moe with a substance that would make women at nightclubs slippery. Curry alleged that Combs would tell his friends and associates not to drink from certain bottles.
You're gonna have something to make the girls be real slippery and all of this kind of stuff. So when you get up, they be like, don't touch them bottles right there and only drink them bottles right there.
While promoting his documentary, 50 Cent took shots at rapper Rick Ross and Diddy. He highlighted a controversial line from a verse on the Rocco song Yo We Know, where Ross raps, "Put Molly all in her champagne, she ain't even know it. I took her home and I enjoyed that, she ain't even know it." The disturbing lyrics added to the criticism surrounding both Ross and Diddy. Anyway, fast forward to today. Diddy is in hot water. The U.S. attorney has revealed they've found tapes from those freak-off parties, and the evidence isn't looking good for him. These tapes could potentially expose everything. And yes, I mean everything. From what really happened behind closed doors to the horrifying details about Diddy's involvement with his victims. And here's where things get interesting. The tapes aren't just evidence of Diddy's parties. They might be the smoking gun that ties him to crimes that go far beyond just partying. As Diddy's trial continues, the world will be watching closely. The freak-off tapes are undoubtedly damaging, but the involvement of other celebrities like T.I. and Jamie Foxx could make this case even more explosive. Anyway, that's it for this video, folks. Bye.